Today's Chairlift gondola interview is with Jeannie Thoren. She has the only women's ski shop in the world. Jeannie, what gave you this idea?
Well, it started a long time ago. I actually built the first women's ski in 1986, and my whole premise was women are not small men. Why are we skiing around on skis that are designed for somebody who weighs 180 pounds? They're taller, they've got bigger feet, and then plus I move the bindings forward.
Okay, tell me first of all, well, there's so many ways women and men are different, but anatomically, that's what you're looking at.
Yes.
What are their differences?
Well, the big one is lower center of gravity. Everybody's heard that. But basically what it is guys are bigger on the top and we're bigger on the bottom. So when we're flexing forward on a pair of skis, all guys have to do is go, duh, and their weight's on the front of their ski. And we bend forward and our weight actually goes back. So women, you see when you're watching women skiing down, a lot of them look like they're sitting in a chair.
Right.
So all of their weight is on the back of the ski.
And they're always trying to get forward.
Always trying to get forward.
Okay, so what's your solution to getting forward?
My solution to get forward is first, number one, I put heel lifts in women's boots.
Now, when you do that as a ski racer, many of the coaches would say if you put the heel lift in, that would make you sit back, squat back.
No, it does exactly the opposite thing. They don't understand that women have larger lower calf muscles. So women's boots are killing them on the top. So now you've got a woman all scrunched over and her calf muscles are going boom, boom, boom.
I guess that's the biggest complaint I hear from women when I ski with them is that their boots are uncomfortable and it's really the lower leg is cramping.
Totally. So when I put the heel lift in, instead of putting you into forward lean like the coaches think, it does the opposite. She can stand up taller, her calf muscle comes out of the top of the boot, goes, feels a lot better, and she can flex her ankles and her knees further forward. Because women don't flex at the knees and the ankles as far forward as men.
We don't?
No, we don't. No,
Why?
we don't.
Why?
A lot of it has to do with shorter tibias.
Okay.
So these guys have got these gigantic long legs and they can crush their boots forward. And we're sitting down there squashed in the bottom.
I've never heard that because I think one of the key elements to skiing well or technical anatomical position is having ankle flexion is key to being forward and making a good carved turn.
If you can't flex your ankles, you might as well go bowling.
Okay, so should all of us women have heel lifts?
I really believe that.
Okay.
I believe that. Now there's some.
What about narrow?
No, because women are still women.
Yeah.
Do you sit down to go to the bathroom or do you stand up at a urinal?
Okay, I sit down.
Okay, maybe they'll have to cut that. But
Okay. All right, so the first thing you'll do is do a heel lift.
I raise their heel up.
Okay.
It's only the height of the heel lift in a running shoe. Running shoes are all elevated in the back. Just a little bit. I'm not putting them in high heels. I'm just getting them into a better ready position. Okay. If you're playing basketball, you've got running shoes on with a heel. If you're golfing, if you're blah, blah, blah.
That's good.
So then why are we flat-footed in ski boots? So balance, number one, women are out of balance to the rear.
Okay.
First thing I do is put in a heel lift, doink.
Yeah.
Then I put in an arch support to keep their feet from flattening and their knees going in. Then the next thing I do is get them onto a pair of skis, and if they have really small feet, I move their bindings forward. So what people don't realize is that, remember back when we were young and I was really a brunette? They used to mount your bindings. Everybody was a toe mount.
Yeah. So you're going a little more forward, so when you press the ski, it's going to pivot faster.
Of course. Okay. So women, you see, if you watch from the chairlift, look at the tips of women's skis, you'll see them going like this.
Yeah.
It scares me to death. Because if you're sitting back, the front ends of the skis lift up and wander. Yeah. Now, if your skis are going like this, what do? Do you attack? Or do you go, whoa? And you sit back and it makes the problem worse. So when you're watching women skiing, keep this in mind. If she looks like she's sitting in a chair, she really needs a heel lift.
so your sales are going up and up and up. So you're doing something right. People are going
Right.
to your shop, Jeannie Thoren Ski Shop, and buying women-specific equipment.
Yes.
But you're adjusting that. So they're buying a women's ski boot. They're buying a women's ski that's a little softer. But the adjustments that you're making, because you're educated in this and have been doing this for many, many years, is the heel lift. And is there anything else?
No, but there is one thing that's happening now, because everybody is tending towards wider skis, wider and wider and wider. Well, what if you live in Wisconsin, you have 2 kids, you ski 10 days a year maximum, and you come out here to go to ski, and you're not skiing down the back bowls, you're skiing with your kids on greens and blues.
And groomers.
Yeah, and they want to make turns and stay in control. So in my shop, I have skis that go from narrower under the waist so that they make nice little slalom turns to the big wide honkers
Right.
for the girls that are going to the back.
So we're making skiing easier for women. We want everyone to ski,
Yes.
and that's nice that you have found this niche that could help more women to get out on the slope and enjoy the sport.
Yeah, it's what I want everybody to love it. And I know a lot of women are working too hard out here. We all work, we go to work. We should come to ski to play.
Yes, that's for sure.
I just want to make it fun.
Well, thank you for all the contributions that you've made to our sport, and I know you've been written
And
up.
you too.
Yeah, that's right. We love it, and I know you've been written up in many magazines because you're getting really famous because the impact you're making to getting more women on the slopes every day.
Yeah, well, it's not about me, it's about them.
Thanks, Jeannie. All right, we'll see you on the
Thanks, Brenda.
slopes.